Hello, I'm Vadim Poklopkin. Welcome to the chart of the day. Human history has a pulse, and you can predict it. I grew up in the former Soviet Union. When your life is part of a giant, artificially constructed social experiment, you can't help but wonder how it all fits together. To this day, conversations with my ex-Soviet friends quickly go from chit-chat to much bigger topics, from human evolution to how our current period in history fits into it, and to what's next. Of course, what's next is the one question that has troubled people across the entire world since time began. Across cultures, we still quote and believe in prophets and prophecies that appear to offer answers. But today, we also have an empirical way to anticipate the future and make informed forecasts that are driven by data, facts, and careful projections. Socionomics, the new science of social prediction, has already contributed to this body of work in a meaningful way. The current October issue of the monthly Socionomist takes it one step further. It presents part 1 of a new special study titled History's Engine, which demonstrates that human history repeatedly produces recognizable patterns. In other words, history is not, as one British historian put it, just one damn thing after another. Yes, empires rise and fall, or, as the new Socionomist puts it, societies repeatedly undergo large-scale waves of concord and growth, followed by discord and decay. But those waves are not random. For example, one recent study quoted in History's Engine found that in ancient Egypt and China, periods of chaos and waning of central power recurred every 500 years. What's more, the study found no local events in either society that could account for this rhythm of dark ages that seems to be worldwide. Socionomists would agree, there is a rhythm that societies follow. Take one of today's hottest topics in this country, wealth inequality. The US currently has the highest levels of income inequality among at least 26 developed nations. Many see this as a troubling sign. Yet, just like the predictable periods of boom and bust in ancient China and Egypt, History's Engine study shows that levels of wealth inequality also have a fluctuating rhythm. It's the familiar rhythm of Elliott waves, the same patterns you see in price charts of the financial markets. Wealth inequality in societies tends to rise at specific points within their large degree Elliott wave trends. You can trace it throughout history. You can even predict when the gap between the rich and the poor will shrink again. In other words, human history has a pulse. In fact, History's Engine study shows you 4 recurring phases within these waves of human progress and regress. These waves are visible as far back as we can see. And if what's next is a question that concerns you as well, the expanded 21-page October Socionomist is a must-read. It gives you a panoramic view of the past, and, by implication, of our collective future as well.